Hi, this is Rachel from HR. Rachel? Hi, is everything okay? Is this about our quarterly review? No, this isn't about work. Oh? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have messaged you. Pretend I didn't say anything. No, it's totally okay. What's up? Well, I just wanted another woman's advice on something. I know we don't really know each other that well, but I didn't know who else to talk to, and you seemed so nice at our company picnic. I'd be glad to help with anything. So you really don't have any female friends? No, just the wives of my husband's friends, but I don't feel comfortable talking to them about this. I know they'll just tell their husbands whatever I say, and then my husband will find out. I see. Is there a problem in your marriage? I really shouldn't have said anything. I'm so embarrassed. Please, just forget all of this, okay? Rachel, it's fine. Just talk to me. Okay. I just get frustrated sometimes, you know? I feel like I'm the one doing all the work in our marriage. I'm at the end of my rope. But I know Seth works hard. He's a good provider. Go on. I mean, he's always working late hours, and even when he's home, he's constantly on his phone checking in with his boss. Yeah, that happens a lot. Where does he work? Home Depot. Okay, is he a manager there? No, just a normal employee. But he works all the time. I ask him if he can take more time off so we can spend some quality time together, but he just gets flustered and changes the subject. Oh. I feel like he's never home, and when he is, he's always on that damn phone. And how much of the housework does he do? None of it. But he's the husband. He provides for me. He doesn't need to do anything, right? That was true in the 1950s, but these days, husbands usually try to pitch in. As much as they can. Oh, I don't think Seth would be comfortable with that. But you work full-time. Yeah. I understand why you'd be frustrated. This doesn't seem fair. Thank you. I'm glad you agree. And I get so angry sometimes because I can't say anything. You know, I'm very religious. Seth is too. We believe in the traditional family unit. And I know it's not my place to say anything to him, but I really need more of his support. Especially if we're going to have kids someday. You're actively trying to start a family? Yes, it's all I want, but he never seems to be in the mood. You mean for sex? Really? Yeah, that's normal, right? I really think you should talk to Seth about your feelings. I wish I could, and it's always worse on the weekends. That's when he goes out with his friends while I'm at home doing chores. Like to social events? Without you? Yeah. He has a great group of friends. They're all from our church, but all of them are like Seth. They leave their wives and kids behind, and then they stay out for hours. I get so jealous. And he never invites you? Never. And I know how much fun he has with his friends. They love to go dancing, and they go together to a spa once a month. Today they're out at that giant antique show off the highway. Oh, okay. So let me get this straight. Your husband stays late at work. He's always texting on his phone. He leaves you on the weekend to go to spas and clubs and antique stores with other men? Yes, but it's not always antique shopping. Sometimes they buy clothes together. That's when I get really jealous. I want to get new clothes too. But when I ask if I can join, he always says that it's his guy time. Does your husband do that too? Not exactly. And the manicures. I hate when they get manicures together. I mean, his hands always look so much nicer than mine. It's just not fair. I'm sorry. I really should stop unloading on you like this. No, this is all very interesting information. Do you happen to have a photo of Seth and his friends? Yeah. He's the blonde one in that mesh shirt. He's really handsome, isn't he? He is. So, where did you two meet? Through church. Our families kind of set us up. And your sex life isn't great? It's okay if you're not comfortable talking about it. No, it's okay. No one's ever asked me about that before. So how is it? Are you good together? Well, you know how it is. If he's happy, I'm happy. And does he seem happy, you know, in the moment? Well, he doesn't always finish, but that happens to everyone, right? He says it's really common. I see. Rachel, I think I need to tell you something. But before I do, I want you to promise that you won't get offended. Oh no, you're going to tell me that I'm a terrible wife, aren't you? No, the exact opposite. I think you're a saint. I think you're trying desperately to hang on to a marriage while your husband takes you for granted. Really? 100%. And, okay, this is a little awkward to say, but do you think that your husband might be gay? What? Of course not. We're married. Yes, but does he act like he's, you know, attracted to you? We're married, June. Of course he's attracted to me. But does he act like he is? I guess. What do you mean? Have you noticed anything about how he looks at his friends, like he might have feelings for any of them? Well, they're friends. Of course they make each other happy. Is there any friend in particular that he's especially close to? Maybe William. They work together. Do Seth and William have inside jokes that you don't know about? Yeah. Have you noticed them casually touching each other, like on the shoulder or the knee, or maybe wiping off a stray eyelash or something? Yes. So they're close. They're best friends. They even share clothes sometimes. I noticed Seth came home wearing William's pants once. Is that suspicious? Honey, that's the definition of suspicious. Oh my goodness. I think you're right. Seth is a homosexual. Possibly. What do I do? There's a treatment he can take, right? I don't think so. I think you need to talk to him about this. And then what? What if he leaves me? I don't know. It's an awful position to be in. But would you rather know the truth or keep pretending that nothing's wrong? Would you be happy to keep ignoring all your anger? No, I guess I wouldn't. Okay, I'll talk to him tonight, as soon as he gets back from his flash mob group. Let me know if you need any help. You've already given me all the help in the world. God bless you, Jane. I couldn't do it. What happened? I tried to talk to him, I really did. Did you ask if he was gay? I almost did, but he cut me off. He knew what was coming, and he told me to stop thinking about inappropriate things. It wasn't my place. Of course it's your place. If he's hiding something from you, if he's cheating on you, that's stuff you need to know. I'm sorry, Jane. I'm just not as strong as you. I was raised to listen to the men in my life. Even when they're lying to you? Yeah. Rachel, no offense, but that's stupid. If Seth is doing something that directly affects you, then you have every right to talk about it. I know. You gotta stand up for yourself. Don't think about what you learned as a kid. The only thing that matters right now is your own well-being. But Seth still provides for me. He still cares for me. Yeah, but you work too. Yes. You make a good wage. Yeah. And you want to be happy, don't you? Of course. Then that means you have to do something. Like, leave him? Well, yes, if it comes to that. Life's too short, Rachel. But we're married. We'll be together for eternity. Would you want to be with him for all eternity? I don't know exactly what your religion believes, but an eternity with a man who won't and can't love you doesn't sound like much of a heaven, does it? Can I come over? Sure. Yes, it would probably be better to talk about this face to face. Not just to talk. Can I stay with you for a while, Jane? Yeah, you can. Okay, thank you. I'll drive over right now. Now? Is that okay? Yeah, come over.
Where is she?
Hello? Who is this?
Seth, Rachel's husband. Where is she?
Rachel? I have no idea.
Don't be like that. I know that you're the one who infected her with your wild opinions. You're the reason she ran off in the middle of the night. Now tell me where she is.
I honestly have no idea where she is.
It'll be better for you if you tell me now.
Is that a threat?
No.
Good. Then I think we're done here.
No, we aren't. Even if you don't know where she is, it's your fault that she ran off. You put all that nonsense into her head.
Nonsense? Can you be more specific?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
It would help if you spelled it out for me.
You convinced her that I wasn't a good husband.
That's a little broad. Why does she think that you're not a good husband?
I don't want to talk about it.
Good. I don't either. Bye.
You made her think that I was gay.
Are you?
Of course not. I'm normal.
Look, gay people are normal. I have 2 gay cousins that are some of the most boring people I know. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being gay. Unless that means lying to your wife and sleeping around with other people.
I don't sleep around.
But you lie to her?
I didn't say that.
Okay, let me level with you. Yes, I helped Rachel figure out that you were gay. She came to me for advice, and we put 2 and 2 together. And I know that divorce isn't accepted in your church, but don't you think you'd both be happier if you just moved on and started living the life you were meant to live? Free and out in the open?
I'm not gay.
Rachel told me about you, and she says that deep down you're a good person.
I am.
Good. Then since you're a good person, do you really want to keep making Rachel's life miserable just so you can keep your secret?
She said she was miserable?
What do you think?
I thought we were happy together. Even if I go out with friends to let off some steam, I still come back home to her.
Yeah, and Rachel doesn't deserve to let off some steam too?
What do you mean?
Think about why you go out with friends. It's because you need to, right? You're not the only one in your relationship with needs, Seth. If you had an ounce of compassion, you'd realize how unfair you've treated Rachel. Everyone deserves love. Please try to understand that.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you where Rachel is, but I want you to please consider getting a divorce. You know it's the right thing to do. Seth?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, My friend is a lawyer. I'll have him look into it.
Great. I don't know how all that works, but once you file for divorce, you can drop off the papers at my house. I'll send you the address, okay?
Yeah.
Still at the supermarket? Yeah, what are you in the mood for? Tacos or lasagna? Your choice. Lasagna it is. You're such a great host. Thank you. You can stop thanking me, Rachel. It's been weeks. I know how grateful you are. So, I have some news. Yeah? Seth filed for divorce. The papers just came in the mail. Really? Yep. Irreconcilable differences. Sounds about right. Congratulations, Rachel. This is only the beginning. The next phase of your life is about to start. I know. I'll pick up some champagne. Rachel, your family has been calling the house non-stop. I know. They already filled up my inbox. Have you responded? I told your mom to stop calling me. Have you responded? Not really. What's going on? They finally found out about the divorce, and everyone's blaming me. So you didn't explain to them what really happened? No, I guess Seth has told people some other stuff. So he's lied to them, huh? Yeah, it seems like it. Did you talk to him? I tried to, but he wouldn't answer. And I don't want to go over there. God, what a jerk. I know. You have to tell them the truth. They won't believe me. He's the husband, the man of the house. If there's something wrong with a marriage, it's always the wife's fault. Well, if they all think that, then it's probably good to have them out of your life. You don't understand. This is my family we're talking about. All my friends, people I've known since I was a child. That doesn't change the fact that they're wrong. I don't want to lose them. I'm really worried, Jane. About what? About being shunned from everyone I've ever known. Being cut off. Would they really do that? Yeah, and I don't want to lose everyone. Nope. What do you mean, nope? You don't believe me? No, I believe you completely, but I won't let that happen. I promise. What are you going to do? Give me a list of all of Seth's friends, please. And what are you going to do? You'll see. Jane, why are you so nice to me? A few weeks ago, we barely knew each other. Then you invited me into your house, and you cook for me, and you listen to me complain all the time. And now you're going to help me stand up to my husband? Ex-husband. And yeah, of course. We're friends now, right? Right. So I went through all the contacts you sent. It looks like most of Seth's special friends are married. Yeah. A lot of other women are in the exact same position you were in. I know. But one of his friends is unmarried. You know his friend William, right? The one you told me about? Yes, they're really close. They go to the sauna a lot together. Uh-huh. So what are you going to do? Well, I called William and introduced myself. I said I knew him through a friend of a friend, and I asked him on a date. And he said yes? Yeah, it took a bit of convincing. But I guess he figured that dating me would be a good way for him to keep up appearances, more or less. We're meeting for lunch right now. Now? Yeah, I just got to the restaurant. And then what? I'm still figuring that out. I'll let you know. Wow, you are literally the bravest, coolest person I know. Thanks. Okay, don't get mad. What did you do? I might have stolen William's phone. Might have? Well, I definitely stole his phone and ran out of the restaurant. Seriously? It was the only thing I could think of. We were talking about music. He went on and on about how Taylor Swift was like our generation's Bob Dylan or something. It was ridiculous. So I asked him to prove it, and he pulled out his phone and started playing me some songs, and I just grabbed it and ran. Seth loves Taylor Swift, too. He and William went to her concert last spring. I'm sure they did. Anyway, I'm hiding behind the restaurant right now. What's your end game? Well, since his phone was still unlocked, I started going through his saved photos and sent the really incriminating ones to my number. How incriminating? Let me show you. Oh my goodness! You don't have to say goodness. You can swear if you want. I think the situation calls for it. That's him and Seth, right? Yeah. And their friend Jacob is in a couple photos, too. He's the really well-endowed one, right? Yeah. Damn. I agree. Damn. He found me. Give him back the phone. You have what you want. Jane, are you okay? I'm okay. What happened? I gave William back his phone. I said that I was a phone thief who lured men into dates so I could steal their SIM cards. He said he was going to press charges, and then he left. He didn't hurt you? Nah, he didn't try. I could have taken him. Thank you, Jane. You're amazing. So you have your evidence now. You can show your family and prove that the divorce isn't your fault. But that's up to you. The ball's in your court. Okay. Hi, Seth.
Don't mess with my friends.
I would never.
William told me what happened.
Yeah, and what did he say?
He said you tricked him into a date and then tried to steal his phone. I assume you were looking at our text messages?
Oh, is that what I was doing?
Yeah. Good thing there was nothing embarrassing in our texts. We're very careful about how we chat with each other.
You're right, I couldn't find anything. You're safe.
Good. Now stop it, okay? Stay away from me and stay away from my friends.
Will do.
Thanks.
But are you going to stop spreading lies about Rachel?
I'm not lying. I just said that she left me. People can make up their own minds about what happened.
I thought you were trying to be a better person.
I am a good person.
Yeah, even though you're letting Rachel get all the blame for your divorce?
People can think what they want.
I've heard the angry voice messages that her family is sending her. They think the worst. Rachel is worried that she'll be cut off from everyone, all because you're not man enough to admit what really happened.
And what am I supposed to do?
Well, obviously you're not ready to tell them the truth, but you can at least stand up for her.
Or what?
Seth, I thought we went over this. You did the right thing by filing for divorce. Now do the right thing by defending her. In all of this, Rachel never did anything wrong. Please.
Okay, I'll make a few calls.
And what will you say?
I'll tell everyone the divorce was my choice, not hers.
Okay, that's a good start.
But I won't go into any more details.
Okay, handle it however you want. Just make sure people understand that Rachel isn't at fault.
Yeah.
So Seth called me, and I guess William told him about the phone incident. Oh, that's why he contacted you? No other reason? No, that's it. But we talked, and I think I leveled with him. He said he was going to talk to your family and finally take some responsibility. Oh, well, I think it might be too late for that. Why? Because I already shared the photos. With everyone. Everyone? Everyone in my contacts. My family, all my friends, everybody from church, Seth's family, William's family. Wow, I feel so liberated! Honestly, I was not expecting you to do that, especially not so quickly. Did I make a mistake? Not at all. You stood up for yourself, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me, too. Any responses? Not yet, it's only been a couple minutes. Oh, wait, my mom's calling. Let me know what happens.
I said I was going to talk to them. You ruined my life.
So I'm at fault here?
Yeah.
Look in the mirror, Seth. You've been living a lie, and you let your poor wife suffer because of it. The only person you should blame is yourself. Don't call me. I'm sure you have hundreds of other people to talk to right now. So things escalated pretty quickly. Rachel got a flurry of phone calls almost instantly, and she calmly explained to everyone that her husband was cheating on her with multiple men, including William. She said that she wouldn't have exposed him if he had done the bare minimum and defended her. A lot of people sympathized with her, but a lot of people didn't, including some of her closest friends. They blamed her for betraying him, even though she was the one who'd been pushed too far. This really got to Rachel, and she started second-guessing herself. But I was there for her, and I helped her realize that the people who chose to blame her weren't worth the effort. They'd never change, and she didn't need those kinds of people in her life. Thankfully, her parents were on her side, which meant a lot to her. It's been 3 weeks since she shared those explicit photos, and since then, she's decided to take a break from church. She wants things to settle down a bit, but she's also rethinking that whole belief system. Whether or not she decides to go back there or not, I support her choice. I know that she's a stronger, more confident person now, and I know she'll do what feels right. Seth, on the other hand, completely disappeared. He stopped showing up to work and moved out of their house. No one knows where he is, but I hope that he's not going to run back into the closet. He did some terrible things in his marriage, but he still deserves to be happy. Everyone does. Rachel is still living with me and my husband, and we're closer than ever. I truly consider her my best friend.